So before Wednesday's Veto episode, the last episode was Sunday, where Kamu won HOH. Let's see what the cards say about this week. Hidden strategies, blind spots, and twists still to come. So, what's the overall energy surrounding the house? That will be the first question. And then I'll look at Kamu if he has any blind spots, and then pull a card for Jason, Lyric, Mallory, and Lala, since they are on the block and Jason might be a replacement nom. And then I'll finally look at unexpected turning points that could maybe change the game before Thursday's eviction. Let me know in the comments what maybe you agree with or what you disagree. Let me know what I got right about my reading last week. I actually think it was pretty spot on. And was there anything that I completely missed? So let's see the overall energy surrounding the house this week. So there's going to be like a party and there's going to be a celebration. There's going to be fun and laughter and joy. There's going to be some sort of gathering, like a little party. And there's going to be a lot of passion. There's going to be a lot of creativity, like maybe some new ideas. There's going to be optimism. So these two cards are both very optimistic. There's also going to be confidence. So someone's going to be feeling very confident, very optimistic, and they're going to have a lot of passion. There's also determination. So there's very strong personalities. Someone's taking charge. Someone's going to try to manage a bunch of different tasks. So I think there's going to be a party and someone's going to have an agenda for that party. They are being kind of assertive. And the Four of Wands, again, this is kind of about like people coming together. So these two cards are pretty similar. This is people coming together for a celebration, and this one is people coming together to create like a loving home, a loving family, a household that is very joyful and everyone cares for each other. So I think that there's an event or a party or a gathering or a house meeting. They come together and do something that is very cheery. It's bringing everyone together, but there's going to be someone that is going to really take charge, and they have a bunch of different motives that they're trying to meet all at once. So now I'll look at Kamu and see if there's anything that he may not be seeing. So this first card is going to be his energy right now, and this is Nine of Pentacles. So he's feeling just on top of the world. He's feeling very independent, that he can do everything on his own. He doesn't need anyone. He's feeling powerful. He's feeling accomplished, and there's a lot of confidence around him. He's feeling that he put in work and he's receiving the rewards for that work. So this is something that he may not be seeing. The Knight of Cups. He is emotional and he doesn't have all of his emotions under check. He's feeling very confident and very proud of himself, and he's reaping the rewards from work that he's done previously, but he's ignoring something that his intuition is telling him, and he's ignoring something that his emotions are trying to tell him. And I think he's bringing kind of this optimistic energy in that I mentioned, the celebration and the party. He's trying to bring that into the house, but because he is doing that, he's ignoring something that isn't all perfect and well. Yeah, this card is all about your intuition, and he's definitely ignoring his intuition. He's ignoring things that he should be paying attention to. He is turning a blind eye to something that he should be able to recognize, but he can't. So there's some sort of, maybe someone else has a strong emotion or a strong reaction, or maybe they're being sensitive to something and he's just brushing it away and just being optimistic and cheery, and he's pushing away the feelings of others. He's ignoring them, and it could be he's pushing away his own feelings as well. So he's definitely missing something. He's not paying attention to his intuition, which he really needs to be. This card is a pentacle card. So pentacles are all about like physical 3D world, and this card is about the intuitive, the unseen, the unknown. So he's in this place, this very logical physical place, but there's something unseen, something that he's not picking up on. And because this card is about emotions, the Knight of Cups is usually very open with their emotions. They're very loving, they're very charismatic, and pushing down harder emotions, focusing on the party vibes. So he's definitely ignoring ignoring his emotions or the emotions of someone else in the house. So let's see who has the best strategy this week. We'll start with Kamu, since he is the head of household, and we have Queen of Pentacles. So his strategy, again, Pentacle. When I pulled this card for how he is currently, we had Pentacles. So again, Pentacles. So his strategy is to really count everything that he has. So this card is about someone who's very rich, who has their needs met, their physical needs met. They have the house, they have the food, they have the money, they have the savings, they have the clothes, they have the jewelry, they have everything. So he's really focusing on the things that he has. So he's HOH. So he's focusing on all the perks and everything that he has that makes him feel more important and better. And it really feels like he has everything that he needs. So his strategy is to kind of give people what they need. Maybe he's sharing some of his special food that he got, or sharing his bathroom. He's sharing kind of the physical things. Again, this points to him not paying attention to emotions, to how people are actually feeling, just kind of covering it up with, oh, here, I can give you this, instead of trying to improve kind of the root, how you are feeling. So his strategy is to share the wealth that he is receiving because he's HOH. Jason, his strategy, oh, he's on defense. He is standing up. He's not going to back down. He has some strong beliefs and he's going to stand up for them. And he's feeling like he accomplished that. He's feeling like he is, or should be, receiving attention and praise. And his strategy is to just show everyone how great he is. Kind of his strategy is to let everyone know that he is the best. So he's going to be very vocal. He's going to be very loud. He's going to be telling everyone, showing everyone that he has it and he is the one to listen to follow. You want to be on his side. He's going to be very big and bold. He's going to take up a lot of space, be a very big personality. That's his strategy this week. Lyric, her strategy this week is to make moves. She's going to be doing everything that she can, and she's dealing with very strong emotions. She's very driven. She's very determined. She's moving forward, and she feels that she's making moves. She is seeing results from the moves that she's making. She's doing everything and anything that she can. And the Wands cards often are very confident, charismatic, passionate cards. So she is being all of those things, and she's making a lot of moves. She's trying everything. She's not going to give up. She's going to keep going no matter what. Mallory's strategy this week is the Queen of Swords. So she plans on being really honest. She plans on telling the truth. She plans on speaking. She plans on talking. She maybe is practicing a speech, or she is practicing things that she's saying, or she's really thinking carefully about the words, the conversations that she's having. Her strategy is to talk to everyone and say the exact right thing that they need to hear. Lala's strategy this week is, this is probably one of the least positive cards that I've pulled so far. So Lala feels that she is really overwhelmed. She's feeling burdened. She's trying really hard and she feels like she's not getting anywhere. She's struggling. Everything feels very heavy and uncomfortable, and she's kind of losing her drive. She's losing her momentum. She's feeling overwhelmed. She's struggling this week. So I feel like she doesn't really have a strategy. So from all of these cards, I'd say Lala's strategy is definitely the worst, because she is too overwhelmed. She's feeling too burdened to actually come up with a real strategy. Maybe her strategy is to let everyone know how much she is struggling, how hard this is for her, how heavy this feels. From these cards, I'd say the most powerful card is the Queen of Swords. So that would be Mallory's card. She is saying exactly what she needs to say to the exact right people at the exact right time. She has removed emotion. The Queen of Swords can often be like, there is no emotion there. So she is just saying what needs to be said without her emotions getting in the way of that. And then, all these cards are pretty good. I'd say Jason is the second worst strategy after Lala. And then these three, they're doing pretty well. They're all court cards. So they're all have fairly good strategy right now. Camu, Lyric, and Mallory. So let's see if there's anything unexpected that's going to happen. So we have the World. So something is going to come to a completion. There's going to be an ending of some kind. Maybe an alliance is going to end, but a better alliance alliance is going to start. So the world is like, it's very accomplished. Like something has run its course, but it's for the best, and something really good is going to take its place. And this is another really good card. These two cards together shows something really good, exciting is going to happen, and it's going to be very emotional. So this genie is granting you wishes, and it's like anything you want, you can have. So there are some wishes that are bad choices. You have a bunch of opportunities, and you can choose poorly or you can choose well. But because we have the world, it looks like you're going to choose well. Any unexpected turning points, I think that there's going to be a lot of different options, and the house is going to choose an option that we, the audience, likes. There's going to be a lot of words exchanged. There's going to be maybe some talks, some conversations, a lot of new ideas forming. So I think that at the end of this week, there's going to be a real big shift in the house. Something's going to happen that completely changes the house, but it's going to be for the better. Us, the audience, is going to like it. And it's going to be the result of some new ideas, maybe some new alliances. Although these cards don't really point to people working together, this card is an ace, so it's a one, so it's a single card. There's going to be a lot of new ideas. There might be a lot of people with a bunch of different new ideas, a lot of different opportunities, and they're going to be making some good choices. There's going to be some endings and some new beginnings. So we'll find out on Wednesday and Thursday whether the cards were picking up on the right energy, which reading surprised you the most, and who do you think has the best strategy from these cards? Do you think that these are pretty accurate? Let me leave your predictions in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.